Well, it's Easter, and I could go over one of a million different horror Easter themed movies out there, or I could just simply unbox the brand new Arrow Video Donnie Darko 4K restoration, I guess you can say box set, that I got out of the mail yesterday from Arrow. Kind of ashamed to admit I got real far behind on the Arrow videos. I used to do one every month for whatever titles was coming out that month, but unfortunately things got in the way and I got behind. But the reviews are still on the website, although this is the first actual Arrow related video I've done in a while. You can see the specs here that I'm focusing in on the bottom of this. This is not my first time with Donnie Darko, as back in the day on one of my birthdays I purchased the old special edition DVD. It was the one that had the I don't know what was it, the director's cut on it. So the first time I ever saw Donnie Darko was actually in the form of the director's cut. It was much later when I bought a Blu-ray release by I believe Universal. Was it Universal? Seemed like it was Universal. Fox, Universal, one of those guys. Put out like a 4-disc Blu-ray set that had the theatrical version and the director's cut. That's when I finally got around to watching the theatrical version. And I don't know if it's because everything was kind of placed together with the director's cut for me and I already knew it in advance or what. But I think, all in all, I kind of like the director's cut, or not the director's cut, excuse me, the theatrical version better than I do the director's cut for some reason. This has a slip at the bottom that is probably, is it taped on? Let me see here. Pardon me going out of focus for a second. Oh, okay. That pops off. As you can see, that pops off. That is the information here. We got a brand new 4K restoration of both the theatrical and director's cut. Let's see, from the original camera negatives. We got a whole bunch of stuff there that I'm not going to actually sit here and read, but you want to pause it and check it out, you're more than welcome to. Bit of a complicated plot, to say the least, for Donnie Darko, but it's a story of love and loneliness and one bunny that's pretty well fitting for the holiday season, I guess. I don't know if you can see it very well on this, but that is a very shiny and cool picture of Frank there, Frank the rabbit. Totally awesome. Take this slip box, which is a pretty thick and sturdy box, as you can see, and we've got these things. There's the lady, I forget her name, but it's like, won't you write that bitch, Donnie? You remember, there's a line something like that. This is the theatrical cut. She's always checking her mailbox and all that cool stuff. You see 2 discs there for that. And then here we got director's cut 2 disc. There it is. Roberta Sparrow. Extremely important. And we have the letter here. That's neat. Trying to do this one hand. Hopefully I won't damage anything, but it would appear. Oh yes, we have the like postcards here. I think like this is a film, I think everybody can appreciate it, but it seems like if you're going through some stuff maybe in your younger teenage years or early 20s, whatever it was when I checked, I think it was early 20s, you can kind of relate to it, and there's something about it that just connects with you. And you know, it's one of those movies where it seems like some people get it and some people don't, but it's, you know, got the Mad World song that plays in the end of it that everybody loves. It's got Jake Gyllenhaal and his sister. We've got a big poster here that I'm totally not going to try to unfold out with one hand in that. I'll try to put that back in later on. And of course, what would an Arrow release like this be without a really cool book? But that is the Donnie Darko 4K restoration set from Arrow USA, although I'm sure it's over there in the UK as well. Don't really see nothing on here offhand about how many copies of this they are, but if you dig Donnie Darko, I think this is more than something you want to own right here. So go and pick that up and check this out.